welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed some of that gym footage. I'm getting a little bit better. I got a different accessory for my phone so I can record in there a little bit more discreetly now. Still wasn't my full workout. I don't know if I'll ever do a video on my full workout because there's still some areas where it's just like a little difficult to record in. But maybe, maybe. I'll keep an open mind to it. Yeah, so good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. In this video, we're pretty much, y'all are just gonna come along with me. I'm gonna try to have a more fun, productive weekend. Well, I don't even know if I want to say productive as much as just fun. I feel like I've had my last couple weekends be pretty boring. I haven't really been doing much. So in this video, I want to try to get out and go thrifting because I'm going to Texas soon. So I want to try to look for some shorts and just warmer weather clothes. It's also getting warmer in Maryland. So just in general, I need warmer new clothes for the summertime. And I always love thrifting. So we're going to do that. I also want to go comic book hunting at some point because I just learned about Joe Fix-It. I feel like it might be Joey Fix-It or Joe Fix-It, which is this version of Incredible Hulk that is like a mob boss. And I've been looking just for like different Hulk stories to read. So in general, while we go comic book hunting, I'm going to look for just any other type of stories of Hulk. But the main thing like on my target list right now is I want to find one of those single issues for Joe Fix-It because the artwork just looks cool. The whole, wait, hold on. All right, I was hitting a turn right there, and I do not have the camera mounted, so if I hit a turn without holding the camera, y'all will go flying to the side. But so yeah, we're gonna be looking for single issues of that storyline. I know I could probably find the trade paperback somewhere, even online. I just kind of want to make it a little bit more fun and try to find it on my own. See if it's possible. I'll probably give it like a good maybe 2-3 month hunt. It also just gives me an excuse to go to some other comic book stores because I do normally just go to my same one. In general, I think even like for the thrift stores, I want to try to mix it up, go to some different ones today. Yeah, just kind of mix up my routine a bit because I feel like I think I might have said this before, but in general, I am pretty open to people about I am terrible at routine. I always need to like mix things up in some type of way. Even my energy drinks, as much as I can love a certain energy drink, I will not get it every single day or not even every single week. I will need to like do something different. And so that's just the mood that I've been in. And so yeah, in this video, just gonna come along with me. We're just gonna do some things. Okay, yeah, we just got home. I'm about to get ready because I have to go help my friend. He's shooting one of his short films. I've showed him before. He has a short film that he's working on. I'm gonna go help with the camera work. I might get some footage of that. I might not, just depending, because like I said, I help him with his camera work, so I don't really focus on my stuff when I'm there helping him. But if anything, I'll pick it up right after the shoot. And yeah, I think this is also going to be another Out of Office episode, which is like I haven't done one of those in a while. So if you're new here, my Out of Office series is pretty much me not being at work and just trying to like show more of my life and the lifestyle that I like to live. It's not always what my lifestyle looks like, but it was what I would want my lifestyle to look like more than not. And so that's just what Out of Office is. Pretty much my little vlog series to get a little bit away from comics. But of course, comics is such a big part of my life at this point that it's just going to leak into these videos no matter what. But okay, yeah, I'm kind of in a rush. So I'll pick it back up either after the shoot or maybe a little bit while I'm there at the shoot.
It got very popular. It was like, this man's ore farming for no apparent reason.
Dab each other up.
Nah, that's why our dab was weak.
Y'all know what I'm saying.
Alright guys, and just like that, we were done with filming. It was about a 3-hour session. Not too bad. Barely 11:50 right now. I just hit up the next spot on our list of things to do today. Originally, like I said, I was going to go looking for comics. I was going to go comic book hunting. The comic book store I wanted to go to had a crazy traffic to it. It was going to take me about an hour to get there. So I found this vintage toy store instead. I just wanted to come check it out. It's been on my list of something to check out for a while now. And it seems to turn out that they have comic books here too. So maybe I'll get lucky and be able to still get some type of comic book hunting done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of winging the rest of today. I still want to do comic book hunting. It just depends. I gotta see what other stores there are, because there's not a lot of stores by me, and I really don't want to go through the like hour traffic today just to possibly not find anything. So we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. But let me show y'all real quick. We are at, angle it perfectly, there we go. Hopefully you can see that Lost in Time vintage toy store. Hopefully we find something cool, but they also got comics. It says pop culture as well, and there's a pizza place next to it. I'm getting a little hungry, so maybe we'll go and get a slice of pizza as well. All right, let's head in. All right, guys, I decided that it would just be easiest for me to give y'all a voiceover to kind of go over Lost in Time vintage. Man, did they have a lot of cool stuff. As you can see, this old Simpson toys, nice Punisher figure, Incredible Hulk statue. They had a lot of cool stuff, so many comic books. Honestly, you could probably spend half a day, if not a full day, in here just digging through things. But at the same time, it was very overwhelming because it was so much stuff just cluttered everywhere. Even the comic books, all of these long boxes, I'm digging to try to find these Incredible Hulk issues. Like, it is not organized at all. It's very much all over the place. The prices are kind of crazy as well. So for like all the digging that you're doing, you might find something you really like, and then it still ends up costing way more than you're trying to spend. So yeah, it was kind of just like 50-50 on how I felt about it. On one hand, it was really cool and like really fun to see a lot of these things that I'd never seen before. On the other hand, it was just like, I don't know if I want to spend money. This Batmobile thing was $35. I'm pretty sure I show it. I don't think you can see because of the glare. But yeah, $35 for that. And I don't know, maybe I'm not completely like caught up on what prices are like for vintage toys, but I didn't think that Batmobile would be that much. So anyways, just to keep going off of what you're seeing here, they had a $1 store like right next door where it's just a bunch of bins for $1. But same thing, not organized at all, just pretty much a bunch of randomness everywhere. And so you have to dig to find what you want. And so I was digging for about an hour, maybe a little bit less, but I finally found, you should be able to see right here, it should be coming up. Yep, my Incredible Hulk. I finally found one. I found the gray one too, which is what I wanted. I did end up finding a couple more things that you will see later on in this video. I'll show all of my pickups, but yeah, I just wanted to go over that vintage or Lost in Time vintage. Definitely a fun place if you're in Maryland to check out, and if you really have the time, I mean, you can go through these bins, and I'm sure you can find great things if you dig long enough. I was digging in there for a while though, and I came out with things that you'll see later on in this video. I don't want to spoil it yet. But yeah, it was definitely a fun time, but an exhausting time too, and I was not ready to put that type of work in. Alright guys, we're back home, as you can tell, back in my safe space, as I call it. Been home for a couple hours now. It got really hot outside. I got hungry. I stopped for some food. I went to Target. I did do some other things that I didn't record because they just were parts of my life that I just feel like aren't that entertaining. This is a slice of my life, you know, not my whole life, because majority of my life really isn't that entertaining. At least it hasn't been lately. And so, yeah, we're going to do all the thrifting and stuff tomorrow. I'm going to show all of my pickups. I got some stuff from Target too that I want to show off. I want to show it all at the end of the video though. I just think it will make it more cohesive that way. Like I said, we still got time in the day though. It's still pretty early. I got my liquid death right here. Cherry Obituary. Sounds good. And we're just gonna get some reading in. I am skipping over a couple other books that I'm supposed to be reading, but I am just really have had like my mindset that I'm gonna read this Hawkeye book. It's Hawkeye, My Life is a Weapon by Matt Fraction, which, in case you missed the video, I did get signed by him. Right there, there's a signature. I went through, like, if you didn't watch that video, you can go back and watch it if you care to, like, know why Matt Fraction is one of my favorite writers. But that is the reason why I picked this book up, is I want to read something else from him that's not Batman, because that's all I know him from. And so, yeah, we're just going to get into it. I'm probably going to read, like, maybe a chapter or two, and then I'll give, like, a quick review, and then we'll probably pick the video back up tomorrow. Oh, actually, before I start reading, I do want to just say I've continued to watch Spider Noir on Amazon. I'm on episode 5, and Now on episode 5, I can say I'm actually really enjoying the show. I am actually really enjoying it. It's kind of funny to me because it reminds me of how I said with comics, I will give it to like about the 5 issue mark for me to know exactly how I feel about it. And that's kind of what happened with the show. We're at issue 5. The first 2 issues, I was kind of hating on the show. I wasn't really like, I mean, I liked it, but it's just Nicolas Cage, if I'm being completely honest. But it was also kind of the show in general. I didn't know how I felt about it being like primarily focused on an older Spider Noir instead of just, you know what I mean. And so yeah, but now that I'm on episode 5, I can say I'm genuinely enjoying the show and excited because I think they just announced like a couple, maybe like last week, that they've already signed on for season 2. And so yeah, I just want to say that Spider Noir, I'm enjoying it now. I take back my original comments that I said about it. Okay, let's get into Hawkeye, My Life is a Weapon. Before we get into this review, take a sip real quick. Cheers. First thing I want to say, this is exactly, I just read chapter 1, by the way. I'm just going to do chapter 1 today. This is exactly what I could feel like I got this book for. Specifically because of Matt Fraction, as I said. He seems to write his characters with such a, like, humane point of view. Like, he makes you feel, like, such a sense of, like, empathy and compassion for them, and he shows that a lot just with the characters themselves. They have a lot of empathy and compassion. This is almost, not, I want to say exactly how he wrote Batman, but pretty similar to where it's just, you find yourself feeling even more emotionally tied to these characters. At least I do. Even before we get into the full story, he has a page here about like why they made the book. The introduction right here. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure how well it's showing, but it says why him. It's an introduction, and it's why Clint Barton, and it goes into like things that he's done and like how he's kind of looked over as just like a joke of an Avenger, but in reality, is one of the most important ones, and he always just puts others first, and that's a big part of being a hero. Is he really doesn't have any powers, but no matter how much he gets beat or how much he goes through, he's gonna do everything to help others. And within this chapter 1, that's basically what he's doing. We're getting a flashback into him getting home from an apartment. He lives in this like busted, broke down apartment. Some Russians own it, and they're kicking him and all of his neighbors out, or just pretty much kicking everyone out of the building. And he's going into a flashback of how he spent so much time with these people and like these like gatherings they would have. And so pretty much all of chapter 1 is him getting the money to not only make sure that they don't get kicked out, like he's trying to pay all of their rents to make sure that they don't get kicked out, but he's also trying to now buy the building that he lives in. Which again is like I say, like it just shows how humble Hawkeye is, which I feel like doesn't really need to be said if you've at all paid attention. But like, yeah, he has the money to live somewhere nicer. He just doesn't. He's so just immersed in his community instead. And yeah, so all of chapter 1 is just showing just how much he's willing to do for others. Because there's also another plot within chapter 1 of him doing everything he can do to save this dog that goes through this accident. I don't want to keep spoiling too much in case you do decide to read this. But all of chapter 1 is just him doing things for other people and doing even more for like a dog. Doing just as much for a dog that he is doing for people. And it's just like a really nice story. It feels crazy because it's like, yeah, I kind of forgot that he was even a hero at a certain point. It just feels like he's just a really good person. That's all chapter 1 was, is just showing of how good of a person he is. Yeah, it's just this is exactly the type of writing that I really enjoy. And again, Matt Fraction didn't become my favorite writer just because he's doing Batman and Batman's one of my favorite characters, but because the way that he's writing Batman is similar to this, where it's just there's such an emotional side to things, and just he shows more personality than anything is what I feel like. Yeah, I just really enjoy these type of stories. He's really unlocked something for me that I enjoy stories like this. And so this is just a great start. Really great start. I don't want to spend too much time on this because obviously we're supposed to have like so much more in this video. But yeah, great start. I'm excited to see where this keeps going, and I will keep y'all updated. I obviously don't want to say right now I immediately recommend because I just got through chapter 1. But I'll keep y'all updated as I read it, or once I read it, I'll give a full-on review. But yeah, I really enjoy. I feel like I'll say all of that to say I really enjoy Matt Fraction's writing, and I think this is just gonna make me want to go get even more of his stuff. Like Batman made me want to get more of his stuff. Now this makes me want to keep going to get even more and see what else he's done, so I can keep following and see exactly what all of his writing has been like. Yeah, the artwork in here is really nice too. I do think I enjoy the artwork. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Batwoman, which kind of feels funny to say because I didn't like hers completely. This just feels like a little bit of a step above that. The first chapter, it's David Aja, which is that the person that does Batwoman? Oh, okay, no, I forgot the person that does Batwoman is Danny. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not getting that mixed up. Very similar artwork to me in its way, but it's just a little bit more defined in here. I've given my different opinions on the Batwoman art in that one. But yeah, okay. So this was a great start though. That's all I have to say. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day. Go Spurs if you're watching the finals. This finals is tonight. Hopefully it does not end tonight. We're going for Texas, of course. Go Spurs, go. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Good morning. We're back at the thrift store. There's weirdly a line. I got here 8 minutes before it opened, and there's like a whole line outside already, which I didn't know this place was popping like that, but it's cool. I stopped, got some coffee. That hits. Yeah, I got time, so I'm just gonna show y'all what I got. Got this bacon sausage wrap thing. Has a lot of protein in it, so you know. And then, just to top it off, because it feels like a good morning, trying to positive vibes so I can find the things I want to find, we got a berry blonde, like, brownie thing. Let me show you real quick. Oh my god, look at that. That looks beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we gotta try this. Let me see. Yeah, no, that hits. That hits for sure. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast, enjoy my coffee. And so we got 7 minutes now till the store opens. Once it opens, we're gonna head in there. I'm gonna find all the things I want for summer, because like I said, I'm looking for summer t-shirts. I'm looking for shorts. Specifically, let me show y'all real quick. I can show y'all ahead of time. There's these shorts on Depop that I'm considering buying. But before I buy them, which if you don't know what Depop is, pretty much like a reselling app for old clothes and stuff. Before I give in and buy them for $25 on this app, I'm hoping I can just thrift them. So hopefully I can see that. They're just some like light denim shorts, old Levi shorts. I'd prefer to thrift them because if I get them for like $4 or $5, why not do that instead of having to pay $25 for them, plus whatever the tax is. So yeah, that's the main stuff we're looking for in there. Yeah, we'll see y'all when I get in there. Alright, current update on the thrifting. I've not found any bottoms. I did find a Chip Zdarsky issue though. Public domain, Image Comics. Never heard of it. Maybe I'll pick it up. Alright guys, we're back home. I found a decent amount of items while thrifting. I'm gonna show them off. I'll probably like be standing back here and I'll show them off because I think that'll be better. But in general, we are at the point now of the video where I can go through all of my pickups recently. We're gonna have a little bit of unboxings. Yeah, so we're pretty much towards the end of the video where I'm just gonna show everything off that I have accumulated throughout these past 2 days. First off, we'll start with the comic book shop place that I went to, or the vintage toy store that I went to that was also half comic book shop. I think I showed one of them in it. It was probably this one. Just again, before I show them off, I'm looking for good Incredible Hulk stories, and I've learned about the gray version of Hulk, like the OG Hulk. I've learned about Joey Fix-It Hulk, or Joe Fix-It Hulk. I've just been looking around, just seeing like what kind of stories there are, and so yeah, it was honestly so hard to find Incredible Hulk stories in that store. I'm pretty sure I said it in the voiceover. I'm planning to do a voiceover for the video where like I talk about just how cluttered and unorganized that shop was. It was pretty much like if they just buy lots of long boxes from people and they put them out there for $1, which like can be useful. It's just you really got to go and like be willing to dig in there for hours because everything's just kind of all over the place. So it took me a good while to find these 4 issues right here that I'm about to show you. We'll actually start with this one because I think this is probably the newest one. Let me see. Man-Bat is a part of the New 52. I have a what is the name of the Superman one? Like the evil Superman? Oh my god, how am I blanking on this? Bizarro. Bizarro, yes. I have a Bizarro issue pretty much just similar to this cover here. We got a Man-Bat one though. It has Batman Revenge Comics, or wait, why did I say Revenge? Batman Detective Comics, and then it's crossed out or written over with Man-Bat issue number 1. Bizarro has one just like this, and I have that in my collection. So I was like, let me just get this one so I can have both, because this is really cool. I don't know if it'll come out on the camera, but you can see it's kind of like holographic. So he's kind of popping out of the cover there. Really just got this one for the cover because I thought it was cool, and like I said, I already have the Bizarro one, so I was like, why not? After all that digging, and all of these were for $1, so I was like, yeah, I'll grab that for $1. That's cool. All right, let's get into what made that whole trip basically successful at this point. 3 OG Incredible Hulk stories here. We can start with this one. This is the only one that was bag and boarded. These are just in some like protective bags, but no boards. So this is in the Incredible Hulk issue 346, and like I said, they just buy lots, so these are kind of messed up too. I don't even think I'm gonna open this one. This is gonna be one that I just have like in my collection. As you can see, there's some like damage up here. There's some pretty much just a whole bunch of like nicks and like little tears or things. Like this one is pretty damaged, but the cover is cool. And I've just been getting so into Hulk lately that I was like, yeah, I can grab this for $1. Just want to have it in my collection, that's really it. But it is way too damaged for me to even want to try to open it. I might re-bag and board it just to like make it look a little nicer on the outside. But yeah, I'm not really going to want to open it up or flip through the pages for this one because it is just, has already been through so much. So yeah, we got that one for $1. These 2 are a little bit in better condition, but they do still have some like... this one I can see has a little bit of like creases in it, but this is Incredible Hulk issue 339, and we got again just the OG gray Hulk here. Just another really cool cover. This one I probably will flip through because it doesn't look as bad. And we got, yeah, it's 1987. It has the date up there too. I didn't even notice. This is 1988. The first one I showed y'all, this is 1987. Yeah, these are just cool to have in the collection, but I will try to flip through them, at least through this one, because I want to see what some of the OG like Hulk stories were like. Even though I've like learned a bit and watched them on YouTube, I want to just kind of like read them for myself. Lastly, this is probably gonna be my favorite one, and it even has who I'm assuming is Joe Fix-It up here. As you can see, this is the one I'm talking about where the Hulk is like a mob boss. He's right up there. You can see the difference here. Let me show you what the normal ones look like. Yep, and then that is what Joe Fix-It looks like. He's dressed up, you know, he's more put together. But yeah, this is Incredible Hulk issue 354, and this one is 1989. Oh, that's cool. So we got an 87, an 88, and an 89 one. Yeah, this is just look at this cover. This one is sick, and this is probably the one in the best condition as well. So I'm definitely gonna open this one up and just flip through it a bit just to see. Like I said, I just want to read a little bit of what older Hulk stories were like. But man, that cover is so dope. Okay. Yeah, maybe one day again, they said they're constantly going through stock. So one day, probably within the near future, I'll maybe go again and just spend like a couple hours there just digging through and see what I can find. Because it is cool. It's a really cool concept. And whatever you do find, like I said, it's all $1 there. So it does make it worth it if you can find things that you really want. Or you have something specific you're looking for. It's just going to take you some time. Okay, let's go on to the next piece. When I stopped at Target, I got some more of these little plush Marvel things. These are $3 right now. They're like little plush keychains. If you know me or if you've been here at all, you know I love my little mystery box things. Last time I got nothing but Gwen Stacy, the little ghost spider down there. You can see it. I have her on my wall. You might have seen her earlier. I got 2 of them last time, so I'm hoping for something different. Obviously, I think fitting the theme, it would be amazing if we could get that Hulk right there. But, you know, we'll see. Hulk and Spider-Man would actually be really fun. And then we also got, of course, some card packs, Invincible card packs we gotta add to my collection. And then we're gonna go through my thrifted finds. So let's just go through this. I don't wanna take too long. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be at this point. Really fun weekend though. Honestly, I think I said at the beginning of the video, like I just wanted this to be a fun weekend where I'm out doing things, and I definitely succeeded at that. I definitely made the most of this weekend. It felt fun, and it feels even fun now to like be able to just look at everything that I got within the past 2 days, and really did not spend that much money on anything at all. Like the thrifted stuff, I probably spent like about $30, which you'll see. These obviously just $5 each, and then these being $3 each, and the comics being $1. Like honestly, did really well for not overspending. Okay, what do we get? We got we got a little Thor. That's funny, but I like Thor, so that's cool. I've heard that the new Thor ongoing, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it just came out, it might be on issue 1 or 2. I've heard people enjoy it. Maybe I should check that out. Maybe this is a sign for me to do that. But yeah, little Thor, that's cool. Okay, come on, I need to get the Hulk though. The Hulk is what I've spent majority, I feel like, of this video just talking about how I've been wanting to get into Hulk stuff, so it would just feel really fitting if I can get a Hulk. Alright, let's see. Come on, Hulk. Come on, Hulk. Yeah.
We have a Hulk.
There we go. I manifested him. He looks so like, he looks even more derpy than he does on the box, I feel like. But now this is for sure gonna be the one that I put on my actual keys. Like this is coming around with me. This is so dope. I'm a big fan. Glad we could get an appearance from Hulk and Thor. Yeah, we even got them in the movies. Yeah, honestly, that's a great duo to pull. I'm really happy about that one. Okay. Let me get my card binder, and then we're gonna start opening up some Invincible cards. Collection, I just showed it off recently, but like the collection is going really well when it comes to all of these Invincible cards. As always, I'm hoping I pull a different version of a Bat Beast. I saw a Man Bat. Yeah, I saw the Man Bat cover on my desk. Okay, just ignore me, alright? It's been a long weekend. I think my brain might be a little tired. Let's get into it. We're not wasting no time. Battle Beast is what I meant. I don't even know if I cleared that up. Oh my god. Might be time for another coffee or something. Alright, let's check it out. Starting off immediately with an Invincible. There's so many Invincible in these card packs. Proving my point right there. Love Invincible, but he's not really anything crazy to get in these. Oh my god, I already have the Molar Twins one too. I have this one specifically. And I'm pretty sure, I swear to god, I feel like I just got nothing but like ones that I already have. Like I might have opened this exact pack before or something, because I feel like I got all of these in the past, but I don't know if I showed it. There's just another Mark and Eve right there on the top of the school. And that's right, like at the beginning of when they start talking, I think that's when he first tells her, yeah, it's like when he first kind of admits to her about all of his powers and how he's new and all of that. Okay, but yeah, so that wasn't a great start. Let's keep going, let's get better. We got a Rex, okay. Rex is a fan favorite, we'll take that. Oh, this is a cool different one with Omni-Man and Invincible. This is at the beginning of their fight, I think, at the beginning of like the big fight. That's a cool one. Okay, I don't have that one, I'm happy. We got a, I can't see that from the, oh, a Damien Darkblood. That is cool, I love Damien Darkblood. Okay, that's a, and we got, this is one of those ones that has like his full like ID and everything in the back. So that's really cool. Numbered 187. Okay, you know what? That's actually a really good one. I'm happy with that. And then we got William and Mark. I'm pretty sure this is, after like the college fight or something. Oh no, this is after he gets beat up, actually. This is after he gets beat up in school by whatever the bully's name is, I forgot. But okay, so nothing too good in those card packs besides for the Damien Darkblood one, which I will happily take. That is definitely a new one in my collection. And I do also like the Omni-Man Invincible Fight one. Okay, let me put these cards up and then we're gonna move on to my thrifted finds. Alright guys, this is the haul right here. I think I might have said it in the video earlier when I like caught up, but I did not get lucky when it came to finding those type of shorts that I wanted to find. Might have to just bite the bullet and pay resale. $25 isn't too bad. But let me just show off what I did get. First off, I got this dead stock pair. Let me show right here, dead stock pair of Tommy Hilfiger. Why is the name, like I'm blanking on the name right now. Like pleated trousers, pretty much. Yeah, pleated trousers. Really nice pair. Should I do a try on haul? Should we try it all on to make sure it fits? Let's do it, why not? Okay, boom, they fit pretty nicely actually. I can't really tell, I haven't tried to do like a try on haul in a minute, so I can't tell how well y'all can see it from this angle, but they're just nice. They're like a brown maroonish type of color. I just thought they'd be perfect for like date nights and stuff. And honestly, if we're really talking about it, hold up, I did also get this nice linen Banana Republic like button up, short sleeve button up here, which I have been getting into so much. I've been loving to wear button ups and I want to wear them so much more. And linen is just a great fabric for summertime. Okay, you see, like even with these pants and this color up here, you know, honestly, this could be a move. I can't really see it in the camera, so maybe I look crazy and I'm just like convincing myself that this looks nice. But in my head, this looks like it would probably go well together, and I like the play on the colors here. I think that it works really well. Wait, let me just go look in the mirror, because I might be talking crazy. Okay, no, I do not think I'm crazy. I think this actually looks really nice together. And so, like, this is perfect. Like, this could already be a fit for me for summertime. Linen, like I said, great breathable fabric for the weather, for summertime. And this isn't just any type of linen. I saw the tag. It says it's like an Irish linen, 100% Irish linen. So honestly, a great find for like $7, I think is what it was. $6.50 if you want to be exact. We're just gonna leave the pants on so I can show the rest of everything I got. Let me throw that over there. Next up, we pretty much just got a whole bunch of, I went in thinking I'm gonna find a bunch of like graphic tees for summertime. Admittedly, I just don't like graphic tees that much anymore. I was looking through them and the ones that I was kind of liking were like, like I was still kind of 50-50. I think I want to just fully transition to being like just white or black or whatever undershirts, and then just having different button ups. I think it looks so much more nicer and like mature, I guess. But here we go, an Eddie Bauer one as well. This is another just short sleeve. This is not linen though. I think this is just like cotton, which depending on the day can feel a little too much at times, but can always leave it unbuttoned. And boom, just another nice one. I really like this pattern. I like this color. It's very neutral. You know what I mean? I think this works really well. So yeah, another one. Not too much to say. It's not like this is a fashion channel. I know y'all guys don't probably care about all the details of it. I did originally start as a fashion channel though. I don't know how many people on here know that or have been around since then. But originally when I started doing YouTube, it was strictly fashion related things is all I was doing. Okay, this one, J. Crew. Another just nice button up with a really nice color. But yeah, I originally started as fashion and then kind of transitioned as I got into comics and they took over my life. Ooh, wait, I actually like the play on this colors as well. I think this one goes really well too. Honestly, these pants just could go perfect with all of these. This is kind of like a little bit, I don't know how I feel about that length, but you know, it still works, it's okay. Could tuck it in and do one of those little like half tuck in ones type of things, and I think that would still work perfect. Lastly, I don't think I'm gonna put it on because when it comes to t-shirts especially, I like to wash them before I put them on. But I do have somewhat of a like, I don't want to say addiction because I only have 3 or maybe 4, but I have these like Splunk. I don't even know what Splunk stands for. I hope it's not anything crazy and I'm just saying it out loud on my channel. But I find these shirts sometimes that say just like funny things, really like short 1 sentence or 2 word type of shirts. And this one just says, looking for trouble. All it says, and I like it. To me, that's my type of vibe. So I had to get this one as well. This is not for summertime. I'm trying not to wear black during summertime because it insane to do that. But yeah, just another one to add to the collection. I like this one. I think I have 3 other, they all kind of have like pretty much like this sarcastic tone to them, or just like a smart ass type of tone, and to me that's what this one gives too. So I just like collecting these. They're really fun. So yeah, one more time, looking for trouble. Okay. And that is gonna be it, guys, for all of my pickups. Everything from the past 2 days pretty much. I hope y'all enjoyed getting like this slice of life, or slice of my life, just like pretty much a little window into things that I like to do, just more of my personality, I hope shows through this video. I want to try to do these more often. I've kind of been slacking on them lately, and it's just strictly been comic book stuff. I want to be able to have a good balance here of both comics and just my personality and other interests that I have. So let me know if you liked it, or if you got any ideas for any other videos. I'm definitely open to suggestions all the time. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. I want to try to get this video edited and uploaded today. It is on Sunday, so I hope y'all had a good weekend. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And I think that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, I'll see y'all on New Comic Book Day. All right, till next time.
Duffel bag filled to the T. When I look at what I see, I could truly say that's all me. Pack my things up, make some pit stops. Catch me in the hilltops on the side of the country. Came back from being down 1-3. We the 16 Cavaliers, whole team hungry.